Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This is the Global Scholar YouTube channel and my name is George Wilkinson. If you're new to this channel, I share useful information for anyone planning to study abroad. And so if you love stuff like this, please subscribe and let's keep growing this community together.
In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you all the university tours I've done in Scotland. So it's going to range from the University of Edinburgh, the Robert Gordon University, University of Aberdeen, University of Dundee, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a pretty long one, but hey, enjoy this video. I made it specially for you. Don't forget to subscribe and drop your comments as you watch the video. Let me know which one is your favorite. All right, let's jump into the video. Yeah guys, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Right about now I'm going to be showing you some videos around where the university is situated. The university is located in Gardaí in Aberdeen, and so I'm going to be sharing or showing you some videos of the Gardaí area, just so that if you are thinking about, you know, renting close to the university, you will have a feel of the surrounding areas of the university. I have lived close to the university for the past 1 year, and it's a fantastic place to live. So I'm going to be showing you around the Gardaí area, some shopping centers and some recreational areas, just so that to make life great for you. I'll be sharing those videos next, so check out the next video right after this very video. Check out the Gardaí area tour right after this very video. All right, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is George Wilkinson, and today I am in Dundee to, you know, explore the city of Dundee, but most importantly to bring you a campus tour video about from the University of Dundee. It's raining, not a very good weather to, you know, bring you a campus tour video, but I'll try and do my very best. Join me and let's check out this beautiful city.
Alright guys, it's a wrap here from the University of Dundee. The campus tour is over. I must say that I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. You saw it for yourself. The University of Dundee is, one of the very best universities right here in Scotland. Amazing campus, amazing facilities. You can't get it wrong if you decide that you want to study here. This is my first time, thoroughly coming here and thoroughly been going through the city and seeing the campus for myself. I've really enjoyed myself and I can't wait to come back to this place and then see it all over again. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. Let me know in the comment section which part of this campus that you enjoy the most. If you want to study here at the University of Dundee, I'll put a link to the university's official website in the description box below. Go ahead, check the university out, look out for any course that you want to study. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Peace. Bye bye. You know that after every campus tour video, I have to check out the city where the university is located in. I have to check it out, see if it is student friendly. It's a place that you guys would want to come and study. And so if you're ready, I am ready here. Let's check out the city of Dundee. You know that after every campus tour video, I have to check out the city where the university is located in. I have to check it out, see if it is student friendly. It's a place that you guys would want to come and study. And so if you're ready, I am ready here. Let's check out the city of Dundee. Now what I'm doing is I'm not going to any place in particular. I'm just scouting the city, just checking out the place for myself, looking around and just taking in as much as I possibly can. Thankfully the sun is out. Now guys, I must say that I have been around Scotland a bit. Venice, Glasgow, Edinburgh, and all the other towns and cities around, but I must say that I'm really starting to fall in love with Dundee. It's so compact, it's modern, it's absolutely stunning, and I just love the feeling here. So free, so easy to move about. It's not chaotic. It's just an easygoing place with lots of fantastic places. So generally, if you look at the architecture of the city, it's sort of a mix between old buildings and some modern buildings, some new buildings, which I love to see. Whenever I go to a place, especially here in the UK, I love to see some new buildings or some modern buildings. It gives me a sense that of some futuristic look or appeal, but also maintaining the culture of the place and the history of the place. And Dundee embodies this perfectly. I am at one of the highest points in Dundee, and it has such a spectacular view of the entire city of Dundee. You can see all the way to the edges where the city meets the river right into the ocean, and it's so refreshing. Guys, the city tour is officially over. I am done here in Dundee. It's been an amazing time, fantastic time. I've really absolutely enjoyed this beautiful city. Most definitely I will be coming back. I just have about an hour to get some lunch and head back to Aberdeen. And so guys, if you love this video, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and also in the comment section below, tell me which part of this tour you love the most, and tell me when you will be visiting Dundee too. So till I come your way again, my name is George Wilkinson. This is the Global Scholar YouTube channel. I'll see you. Bye bye. Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is George Wilkinson, and this is the Global Scholar YouTube channel. Today I am on the University of Aberdeen campus, a fantastic university, huge campus. In fact, I've just finished doing a mini tour of the campus, just checking the place out. This is my first time. I decided to do this tour video for you guys so that you guys can check out the campus and see for yourself. And if you are planning to study in Aberdeen, maybe you could also consider the University of Aberdeen. But very fantastic campus, very beautiful place. Just showing you around the campus, giving you a feel. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. like I'm saying, I will tour the campus again and to be able to tell you specifically which areas I am working at the moment and the various buildings over here. But today I just popped here checking the place out my first time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and comment in the comment section below what more videos I should be bringing your way. My name is George Wilkinson. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Welcome to the Global Scholar YouTube channel, guys. My name is George Wilkinson. It's a beautiful sunny day. It is summer. Summer is here, and I am on one of the best campuses in the whole of UK, my favorite campus, the Robert Gordon University campus. And today the university is organizing an open day, open to everybody across the world, in Aberdeen, in Scotland, everywhere, to come and check the campus out and to know what's going on in the university. If you are interested in studying at the university, to just come and see what's going on, and to make any inquiries that you have. I know you guys have watched a couple of campus tour videos on my channel, loved it, shared it, it's gone viral. But I'm here again today, because I just love this place, to check out what's going on, maybe to talk to a few people, talk to some student reps, maybe, and just bring you guys a feel of what open day is like right here in Aberdeen. And so if you're ready, without wasting any more time, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button already. Let's go check out open day on the Robert Gordon University campus. Let's go.
Hi.
Hi there.
What's your name?
Marcus McClernand.
Marcus. Great.
Yeah.
So what's happening here?
So I work in the employability department.
Okay.
And within the employability department, there's a few different teams.
Okay.
There's the careers team, study abroad team, and the placement team.
Okay.
The two teams that you'd be interested in is careers team, who can provide all the career support like that your friends and colleagues, viewers might be interested in.
Okay.
And they can help with part-time jobs while they're here or studying, and they can also help them with support in preparing for their career after they graduate.
Great. I think that's a very important point to note. A lot of individuals who want to come and study abroad, especially in Scotland and in RGU.
Yeah.
One of the questions I get a lot on my channel is, availability of part-time jobs. Students want to get into jobs, just to support themselves, and also after graduation, the availability of jobs. Can you talk us through how your team, helps them in this way?
So I work in the placement team, okay. So it wouldn't be my team exactly that would help them. It would be the careers team. Okay. But in terms of part-time jobs, there's a careers fair that focuses just on part-time jobs.
Okay.
They have one of those every year where companies come on campus, and students can speak to them directly and apply for part-time jobs that way. The careers team will sit down with students and help them prepare, help them improve their CV.
Okay.
maybe even give them a mock interview,
Okay.
help them prepare for the interview, so whether it be a part-time job or
Okay.
or a graduate job.
Great.
And then there's also an online jobs board, or that online jobs board is used by companies to advertise part-time jobs and also full-time graduate jobs. I work in the placement team, and as you'll see here, there's a long list of courses at the university. So that's like 4 pages of courses that offer a placement as part of the course.
Okay.
So my team deals with supporting students who want to do a placement as part of the course.
Okay.
So that, for most courses, that would be a short time working in a company,
Okay.
and we can support that. So we help them look for jobs. Companies will come to us, someone to advertise placements through us. So we do all of that.
Fantastic, fantastic. Wow, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Right.
Alright, so I am in this Ian Wood building, one of the many buildings in the Robert Gordon University campus. Essentially, this is where most of the open day activities is happening. I've gone through a couple of tables. There's so many displays of the various departments and the various schools right here in the buildings. The place is a buzz with people and activity, and it's very, very exciting, to be here. I have been through this building a couple of times, but every time I come through, it still gives me a great sense of excitement. And so let's see how it goes. And oh, by the way, before I go on, at the registration table, I got this nice bag from the registration team, and let's see what's inside the bag. So there is a brochure. We got a brochure with the activities lined up for today right here. And what else do I have in the bag? I have a sanitizer, very handy. I have some call cards, some chocolate, I think, milk chocolate from Mackey's. Mackey's is a popular brand. I know them for ice cream, but I didn't know they made chocolate. So Mackey's chocolate bar right here. I love chocolate, by the way. Some pencils as well. So some good stuff inside my bag, and I will be holding on dearly to this bag. So yeah, I'm here. Guys, I think that what is happening today is every department is open. Everywhere I turn around, there are many tables, inquiry desks set up all over the place, just so that you can walk to those tables, make inquiries, ask all the questions that you need to ask concerning whatever course it is that you want to study, whatever it is that you want to know about the university. The problem is that there are so many tables, I can't visit all of them and ask all the questions, but I'll try to just show you guys what is happening. I think that there are contacts on the university's website as well, so in case you want to ask any questions. So this is the cafeteria, the eating area of RGU, and I love this place. The sitting area is just right by the river. If we can just quickly move to the window, you will see the river just down there.
Okay, guys, so I made a friend. He's giving me a tour of the place. This looks far. Okay, folks. People do on an open day. It really helps those who live in the city where the school is situated, so maybe the locals, because international students unfortunately can't, just, well, some can, but usually international students just can't travel just for an open day and to go back. Maybe if you can afford it, you should. But that's why I'm bringing you these videos. That's why I do campus tours, just so you can have a feel of the campus, see the campus for yourself, and to help you to make a decision if you want to school here. Alright guys, so I didn't make any official arrangements to speak with any of the admissions team, the accommodations team, the student finance team. I approached the table, but because I hadn't made prior arrangements to speak to them on camera, so I'm not able to do that. However, I did enjoy myself. I did enjoy coming all the way here, and I hope you enjoyed the video too. If you have any questions about studying at Robert Gordon, I will put a link or a contact address to the university down below. If you ask my opinion, my personal opinion, I'll say that you can never go wrong, choosing this university and coming here to study. I've had a fantastic 1 year. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, and let's keep growing this community. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Bye bye. Okie dokie guys, welcome back to this channel. My name is George and this is the Global Scholar YouTube channel. Today I am in Edinburgh. I don't know if you watched my previous videos, but I am in Edinburgh at the moment, and today's video is, just as you guessed from the title, a tour of the University of Edinburgh. I am here. Funny thing is that I don't even know where to begin. I think the university is so huge, I don't even know where to begin, but I'll try and make the most of my day here and my time here, and try to capture as much as I possibly can. It's a lovely sunny Friday morning. Sun is out. I'm loving the weather, and I guess I'll just get right into it. Yeah, enjoy the video. the uni is sat in the middle of the city, and so it's not one of those universities that are, you know, secluded somewhere, and so they have buildings all across the city center, I guess. Most of them very close by. So I'm just exploring those buildings, just looking around, just trying to figure my way around the entire place. am surprised by the outlay of the University of Edinburgh. Every university is different in terms of culture, design, and everything. It's a beautiful university. If you are thinking about studying in the UK, think about Scotland. Come on guys, listen, you have to come to Scotland. Scotland have some of the best universities in all of the UK, trust me, and the University of Edinburgh is no exception. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just exploring, checking the place out on foot. I will definitely come here again because I think it would be best if I get a guided tour, someone from the inside to really show me around. But nonetheless, I've loved exploring the place myself. I've seen quite a lot, and yeah, I just keep enjoying the campus tour videos as I bring them to you guys. Alright guys, it's a wrap here from the University of Edinburgh. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself here, and I hope you also enjoyed the video too. And like I said, this won't be my last time here. I will come here again for a more guided tour video of the place, with somebody probably from the inside, student help or somebody. But I have enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and let me know in the comment section below which university in Scotland or in UK you want me to do next. But I'll see you again. Peace. Bye bye. morning from the streets of Edinburgh. It's a beautiful Friday morning. I woke up this morning here in Edinburgh. I slept here last night, and it's a beautiful sunny morning. The weather is amazing. It's fantastic. It's sunny, and you know, I just got a couple of hours before I head back to Aberdeen. Last night I tried making some videos, you know, taking some night scenes and some shots of Edinburgh at night, but I guess I was a bit tired so I couldn't do a lot. So this morning what I'm going to do is that we are going to go around Edinburgh again and, you know, take some last shots before I finally leave for Aberdeen. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, subscribe and smash the like button. Keep supporting this channel and let's get crack-a-lacking. Alright guys, it's a wrap here. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself here, and I hope you also enjoyed the video too. Smash the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll see you again. Peace. Bye bye. I'm finally here at the Heriot Watt University. My God, it's so beautiful here. I just can't wait to do the campus tour video of this place. This place looks amazing. guys, I just got off the bus. Finally here at the Heriot-Watt University. My God, it's so beautiful here.
Hello guys, my name is George Wilkinson and welcome to the Global Scholar YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, I share highly useful information for anyone planning to study abroad. Now this video is a continuation from my last video where I traveled to Edinburgh to the Heriot-Watt University. And so a couple of days ago, I found out that the Heriot-Watt University was organizing an open day. And so I decided this was my opportunity to travel to Edinburgh and visit the universities in Edinburgh and check them out, bring you guys some videos. And so this is a continuation from that first video. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it in the description box below. So the Heriot-Watt University's open day was scheduled for Thursday the 22nd of February, and so I arrived in Edinburgh probably around 2:30 and got to the Heriot-Watt University around 3:15 p.m. I made my way to the reception to complete registration and to check in. Upon completing my registration and checking in, I was handed this amazing package right here, which includes a map, some notebooks, some stickers, some pens, and some good stuff. I was then told to wait to be ushered into the open day sitting area. Whilst I was waiting, I took the opportunity to look around the reception area, which looked fab. I got to know that the Heriot-Watt University has just recently celebrated its 200th anniversary as a university, which was last year. Phenomenal, a 200-year-old university. The Heriot-Watt University has a fantastic history, which everyone needs to know about. Anyone planning to study in Scotland probably needs to know about. And so I will make a separate video and I'll talk about the history of the Heriot-Watt University and everything that you need to know about its past. And I will link it also in the description box below, so be sure to check it out. Now later on, after my few minutes of wandering and roaming, I was ushered into one of the massive lecture rooms, which was the venue for the open day event. I quickly made my way into the auditorium and found myself a very comfortable seat. So here's how the event unfolded, or was scheduled to unfold. First of all, there were a couple of presentations which were shared about the university, the prospects of the university, and the possibilities of studying there. Afterwards, we met with some academics, some lecturers and some professors who would give us more information about the courses that we intended to study and to have in-depth conversations about studying at the Heriot-Watt University in general. Now this was this was done at the Heriot-Watt Business School. And then finally, one of the most exciting parts of the open day was the student-led campus tour, which I will also be bringing you next after this video. It will be right next after this video, so be sure to check that one out. Now let's delve into how the open day actually unfolded. Now the event kickstarted with an introduction to post-study at the Heriot-Watt University by Deborah Rodriguez, who happens to be the student recruitment officer. Now Deborah shared briefly about the history of Heriot-Watt University and about their 3 UK campuses, which happen to be the one in Edinburgh, the second one at Scottish Borders, and the third one in Orkney. Now they also have other international campuses in Dubai and Malaysia.
She then went on to talk about their courses, but most importantly and most excitingly for me was when she introduced some new courses which would be commencing in the academic year 2022. Next, Deborah talked about Herotwat's amazing student life, which includes their 24-hour library, mind-blowing, their postgraduate center, their music cottage, even though they don't actually teach music as a course in the university, the great transport links, which links the university to all the parts of Edinburgh, and the Orium, which happens to be an ultra-modern sports performance center. Now, specifically on student support, I loved how Deborah highlighted on the availability of personal tutors, counseling services, disability service, and an NHS practice on campus, plus a multi-faith chaplaincy also available right there on the campus. When it comes to accommodation, she highlighted that there is exclusive accommodation for postgraduates, which includes a range of self-catered options. Now, when Deborah's session was over, a consultant whose name I have forgotten, but this consultant right here, he talked about careers and graduate futures, and he was fantastic with all the information that he shared. One of the most phenomenal things he said that really struck me, aside the amazing career planning support, the career skills workshop, the career fairs and all that, is the fact that at Herotwat, job hunting starts right in September, i.e. as soon as your course begins, meaning job hunting or securing a job is never left late. Now, after all these incredible presentations, I and all the others who had joined that day for the open day event, we made our way to the Herotwat Business School with the academics for the one-on-one sessions, to have in-depth conversations about studies, admissions, the mode of learning, and practically any other information that we needed to be convinced about studying at the Herotwat University. Now, after an hour or more of a very fruitful discussion over tea and coffee, it was time to go for the campus tour, and we headed out to be led by a member of the student team. In short, that wraps up my open day experience at the Herotwat University. It was about 2 to 3 hours, very memorable. But now it's time for the campus tour video, which is up next. I'm sure you've been waiting for this one. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next video. But in the meantime, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to pop it in the comment section below. If you want to send me a personal email, my email is myglobalscholar@gmail.com. Like I said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.
Alright guys, so for the 2% of you who don't know my story, and even for the 98% who do know my story, well, let me retell the story. I'm from the motherland, I'm from Ghana. Just 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to further my education. I began searching where I could potentially do this master's degree, and very luckily for me, I found the Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen, where I pursued my master's in international marketing. But today I'm back home in Ghana. I'm just visiting family and friends once again. But most importantly, guys, especially for my Ghanaian viewers, you want to have a fantastic experience like I had, you want to study in the UK, let me recommend the Robert Gordon University for you. I have quite a number of videos of the Robert Gordon University simply because I had a very fantastic experience of the place, and I share as much information as I can about the university. But this video is different. Why? Because I'm right here in Ghana, but in a couple of minutes we are just going to fly over to the Robert Gordon University, where we are going to have a campus tour video. Check out the university campus, check out how the university is like, have a feel of it, just so that if you are based here in Ghana, you want to further your studies, then this video is for you. So in 3, 2, 1. time is a beautiful autumn day. The weather is fantastic. It's a bit sunny, not so chilly. So yeah, it's a good day to have a campus tour. Right now, campus is buzzing. There are lots of students here, you know, and I'm very, very excited to be here because of all the excitement that's going on at the moment. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be meeting up with one of the student ambassadors, and she's going to give me, you know, a campus tour, take me around the place, and I'll also be speaking with her, telling me all about the university. And so if you're ready, let's not waste any more time. You know what it is. This is the Global Scholar YouTube channel, and my name is George Wilkinson. Let's go!
And here is Stacy, my student ambassador, who is going to be giving me the tour today. Stacy is a 4th year student of RGU studying social sciences, and she explained to me that the role of a student ambassador is to help with the promotions of RGU, such as writing blogs and helping out with events.
This is the main reception for the building. Now, and there are some of the models that you can see over here that our students have made. I'll take you along to see them.
Okay.
Library. As you can see, library is mostly open for students to study, especially during exam times. We tend to have a library open like 24/7 so that students can come here and study and have their quiet space. Here, these are all the floors that we have in the library. I will now take you to the 9th floor where we are going to get to see a lovely view. Cafeteria, which is a large space where students can spend their time in. We have Costa, all kinds of coffee, all kinds of foods and drinks for students, and of course with a lovely view as well. Are basically smaller classes than lectures, where students get to have a one-on-one talk with the lecturers. They get to have small discussions with their class, and I think it's a good space for students, you know, to expand their knowledge. This is the Ishville Gordon building, and in this building we have nursing, we have School of Applied Social Studies, and I will take you in today. So this is a place where students get to ask any of the questions you have. Especially it's really beneficial if you're an international student for RGU. You can come and get your questions solved over here. At this part we have the employability, and we also have counseling. So we make sure that if you need counseling, we have help for you over here. We also have employability, which is basically talking about different career options that you can have after graduating from RGU. You also get to meet with the employability people and learn about the skills that you can develop for the world of work. You also get to work on your CV, which I think is a great thing. This is one of the lecture halls at RGU. Lecture halls are basically like huge spaces where we have a lot of students. Our lectures basically consist of an hour or sometimes even 2 hours. So this is one of the lecture halls.
Hi folks, so my name's John. I'm the technician here at the Clinical Skills Centre in RGU. So Clinical Skills is a hospital environment where we teach various students their skills from adult nursing to child branch to mental health nursing. We also have midwifery as well, and we've got a brand new paramedic course. We also have provision for occupational therapy and physiotherapy as well in our sports sciences classes. So we cover a wide range of different activities within the Skills Centre. As you can see, it's arranged to look like a hospital setting, so our students are prepared for when they actually go out into practice and they're faced with the same equipment, the same sort of layouts and the same sort of spaces as well. So it just gives them that familiarity with those spaces before they get out in practice. We also have some quite high-end trainers, so this is one of our brand new mannequins that we've just received. So we use these sort of volunteer patients as a way for the students to learn in a kind of safe environment. This particular trainer can replicate numerous types of conditions, and the students can practice their cannulation and various other skills using it as well. We also have real-time, real-life patients who come in. So we have our volunteer patient program where we actually have our students engaging with real people and sort of dealing with their everyday healthcare needs. So it's a great environment to be working in. It's always very dynamic and very exciting. And yeah, we hope we'll see you soon.
So we are now at the Riverside building, which has RGU Sports, Student Union, and basically has other degrees such as business management, law and stuff like that. I'll just take you in with me right now.
Alright guys, so we are at the RGU Sport building and I have with me Kieran. And Kieran, what do you do here? Tell us.
Nice. So I'm Kieran Matthews. I'm the Community Development Officer here at RGU Sport. So basically my role is to get as many students and staff as active as possible, basically by getting them to do things they maybe don't want to do, like come out for walks with us, but I also kind of coordinate the climbing program. We've got a group exercise program as well that everyone can get involved with. Students get free membership obviously, so they get free access to that. And then obviously kind of coordinate the swimming pool in terms of our lessons and things with the aquatics coordinator as well.
Can you tell us a bit more about the swimming program and how anybody who wants to get into it can, enroll?
Yeah, so recently we've just launched our own Learn to Swim program. So this basically gives everyone access to swimming lessons, which I know is a great success for a lot of students that maybe haven't had a chance to take swimming lessons before. So for yourselves as students and adults, it would be on a Tuesday night from 5:30 until 7. And then if you do have any questions, everything's on our website, but also feel free to pop into reception and we can help you as well.
Fantastic.
Okay, welcome to the RG Sport Gym. So as a student, you get free access to our gyms, our group exercise classes and our swimming pool as well. But you get full access to this gym. What I would say is that before you sign up to this, you can get an induction. So we take you around all the machines, make sure you're comfortable with them, and you can get used to them before actually coming along for real. But yeah, you've got free membership. Sign up to it online. If you're struggling, come to reception, but please give it a shot. No harm in coming along and trying. Okay, so the last part of the tour from us is we've got a lovely 11-metre climbing wall. If anyone fancies a shot on that, we've got climbing tasters that run on Saturdays and also Wednesday nights as well. The best thing to do is come along, see our facility for real, and then ask us any questions that you might have. But we look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you.
We are now in the Riverside building, and I will take you along to see the Student Union. This is the Student Union over here, and it's basically a space for students to have their voices heard. These are the representatives for the Student Union this year, and you can contact them. You can come to the meetings that are organized by student unions, and they even have like a web page that you can go to and speak to them. Here we have like mini pods that you can have your group discussions in. You can talk to your team about any assignment that you have. I think it's a quite favorite space of students over here to come and have discussions.
This place is fabulous. Tell me about this place. I've been, I study here, but for some funny reason, I never entered this space, you know.
I know the reason why you've never entered here, because this is just opened this year.
Oh, okay,
That's the reason
okay,
why.
okay.
Right, so this is a place that is made for students to hang out basically during lunchtime. There are a lot of games kept in the cupboard there where you can come and just use it, just, you know, a chill space after a long day of lectures and seminars.
Oh, I love the
But
space, man.
I think we also use it for societies.
Uh-huh.
So RGU basically has like a tons of societies. You can have like, we have a Malaysian society, we have, for example, I'm doing social science, so we have a social science society. And we organize like different events for students to come together. I think it's a good space. So if you're a first year especially, you come in and you get in the society, you get to meet students from all the years. You know, I think it's a pretty cool idea to join the society.
It's a fantastic idea, I
Yeah.
think, too.
The way when you can actually go next to the river and chill out for a bit. I think it's lovely when it's sunny over here in RGO and you can just go and hang out by the river during the lunchtime. Guys, so we are now next to the River Dee, which is flowing from inside RGU. I think it's a perfect place to come and relax. If you're having a long lecture, just come here after the lecture and just sit with your friends. And I think it's a perfect view, to be honest.
Stacey, thank you so much for giving me this amazing tour of the campus. I've just fallen in love with it all over again.
I know.
But tell me, aside the amazing views and all that, why should people consider coming to RGU?
Well, I think there are many reasons, but I think I'm going to speak about like the two most important ones that attracted me.
Okay.
The first one is the staff at RGU.
Yeah.
I think I went to all the open days, and when I came here, the staff was just so friendly.
Okay.
And even now, if you have any issue, you're really free to talk about it to the staff. They are so friendly. They're just like your friends, basically.
Yeah.
And another reason is RGU is, yes, they're strict about studies, but they also make sure that there is a balance with studies and extracurriculum activities. That is why we have the different types of societies, the clubs. We even saw a gaming room today, you know? You can go and have some time with your friends. So I think that is a huge thing now that we need in life. The students especially, they just get a lot of study work load. So that is why they need these extracurriculum activities as well. So
Exactly. I think that personally, one of the reasons that I love, RGU is because of the relationship that you're able to build, especially with the lecturers. Like I was saying, they are very, very accessible. It's very easy to get in touch with them, talk to them if you are facing any difficulties with your studies. And so I think that for me, it's one of the great reasons to choose RGU.
Definitely.
And also the student support system here, fantastic. It's one of the best
you
I've
have a
ever
student
seen.
voice, guys, over here.
Yes.
Like, how can you say no to it?
Yes. So I guess, guys, this and many reasons why you should consider RGU. You will have one of the best study experiences ever, trust me.
This is like the best experience I've ever had, and I'll never be able to forget it. So I think you should try it out too.
All right, guys. So check out RGU. The link is in the description box below, and we'll see you soon.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.